1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
James, the splendid red engine, was speeding along the line with an express train. He shuffled big clouds of white steam over his shoulder, high into the air, and the sun shined and glistened against his red paintwork.
It's such a sunny day today. Just look at how splendid I am.
He said as he picked up speed. He whistled and wheeshed as he passed the other engines, and the coaches swayed back and forth. Soon James started to approach Edward Station. As he got closer and closer, he noticed some trucks sitting at the platform. He came to a stop and whistled loudly.
Edward, what are these trucks doing here? They're in my way.
Oh, my apologies, James.
Replied a tired Edward as he buffered up to the trucks.
I've been very busy this morning since Bill and Ben have been sent to the works. Again, what's stopping you from shunting these trucks yourself?
Me? Shunting? On a day like this? I would never. Imagine how dirty my paintwood would look. The 2 hours I spent at the washdown earlier would be wasted. Edward, go on and pour an espresso, and I don't have the time to shunt your trucks for you.
Said James aggressively.
Oh, and where have I heard that before?
Said Edward to himself as he put the trucks in a siding.
Don't you worry, James.
He said as he headed off towards the water tower.
You'll learn soon enough. What goes round comes around.
Whatever.
Said James as the signal dropped.
That old steam pot's gonna soften the boiler. I'm fine where I am.
The more James thought about what Edward had said, the angrier he got. He knew that the wise sage was right, but you wouldn't hear him admit to it. Eventually, he came up with a plan to get back at Edward. He set off the next day with a goods train, composed of the most troublesome trucks he could find, and he raced down the line at a tremendous speed.
Wait, James, wait!
Said the driver, but James wouldn't wait. He was too busy thinking about his plan to get back at Edward, and he kept sniggering to himself quietly. Soon James started to approach Edward Station. The little blue engine was getting Boco's train ready at the platform. James built up steam as he came closer and closer before Edward could give him a kind little whistle. James let off steam and whished all over him. All Edward could do was watch as James thundered out of the station, laughing to himself.
I just hope he learns his lesson soon.
Said Edward. James soon started to approach Gordon's Hill, and as he did, the trucks started pulling him back. James didn't bother to try getting the train any further up the line. Instead, he stopped near the top.
Oh no, driver. It looks like we're stuck. Oh, can we please get Edward to help push us up? Sure, James.
Replied his driver. James kept sniggering to himself as Edward turned up, buffering up to James's train at the bottom of the hill.
Now's my chance.
Said James to himself and he started puffing backwards fiercely.
Whoa, James, what are you doing?
Asked his driver, but James didn't reply. He laughed and laughed as he started pushing the train backwards down the hill. Edward tried his best to push the train back up, but it was no use. He instead helped to guide the train downhill. He realised what James was trying to do, and he wasn't going to let it happen. James picked up more and more speed, ready to hear Edward go flying off the bend at the bottom of the hill, but it never came.
Huh? How on earth?
Edward had managed to guide the train around the bend, but it was still picking up speed.
Oh no, Edward, help!
Cried James as he flipped off the corner. Luckily, no one was hurt, but poor James lay on his side, feeling very sorry for himself. He soon got a chance to apologise to Edward.
Oh, Edward, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have gotten mad at you yesterday. And look at me now. That was such a dumb idea.
Oh, don't worry about it, James. As long as you've learned your lesson.
Said Edward,
Besides, you're still looking splendid.
and he puffed away, chuckling to himself.